It's about 8:45 on Sunday, and we're heading to Benton Air Park. We're going to take up the Piper Cherokee 140, and I think we're heading to Red Bluff, if I'm not mistaken. We'll probably be up there about an hour and a half with my instructor, and this will hopefully be the first video I get to put together with audio. The last one I did, I screwed up the cockpit recording. So anyways, excited. We're going to have a good time up there, and we'll see you then. Bye.
And that's it.
Okay. No problem. There we go. Whew, I feel that wind.
There you go. Now, okay, now here's the deal. I got the door open.
Yes. Oh, we got to shut that now, yes.
Want to shut it?
Yes.
You can shut it from your side.
But actually, oil pressure check. See, oil pressure's in the green. So temperature's low, which is normal. Avionics on. That should turn on our.
Yep.
What do we call that? The
automatic noise cancellation.
Yeah, noise cancellation.
Yeah,
correct. Okay. So
yeah, and let's see. I'm gonna.
ATIS. Should we try to get ATIS?
Yeah, you might as well while you're here. You got 124.1, so you know how to get that right here.
Okay.
You get this one.
Windcom visibility 10, feeling 6,500 broken.
6,500.
9,000 overcast.
Okay, so you want to get that, turn that off.
Altimeter 303.
Two, because you want to operate on
122.8.
One. Gotta get this
we didn't pull the nose down this.
Yeah, well, get up a little bit. Go for here it comes. Okay. I was going to say, if you want to get the nose down, what you do is go a little fast and then hit the brakes, and the nose will come down.
The nose comes down. Gotcha.
Okay, so we're on the clock right now.
Okay.
That was 10:15.
And we have, I think, winds were at, if I'm not mistaken, 280. So do we want to turn the plane?
There's no wind.
There's no wind. That's
Look at the windsock.
Oh, that makes sense.
And you recall when you were listening to ATIS, it said wind calm.
Right. Yeah.
There's no wind at all, so we're in good shape. Should be a nice, calm day today. So it doesn't matter. If you want, just pull in and kind of aim toward the north so you can look at your approach coming in.
Got it.
And you got your toes up on the brakes, right?
Yeah. Right there, good?
Well, that'll work, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now we want to go through. Now you may want to see, set your brake.
Okay, before takeoff, so already obtained ATIS controls, brake check, RPM 1800.
Yeah, what? Did you check your controls already? You did the controls, but...
We did, oh, you want to check
them? Double check them now, yeah. Just make sure they're working and smooth.
Wind goes up, wind goes down.
Yep.
Wind goes up, wind goes down.
This thing is, I got to get this out of the way. This is crazy.
Yeah, that looks kind of annoying. All right, so I did check the controls, 1800 engine gauges, so we're going to go up to 1800 RPM.
Yep. Close enough.
Close enough? Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to get right on.
Okay. Engine gauge is checked, so we're going to be checking for...
now you want to check oil pressure.
Correct.
Yep, and oil temperature. Oil temperature is coming up, see? It's cold today.
Yep. vacuum has suction.
Vacuum
really
is
good there.
5.
And then we can check magnetos.
Yep, now we can check the magnetos.
So we're currently at 1760. We'll go to left. We got an RPM drop.
Yeah, about 100.
About 100. Go back to the right. 100 increase.
Okay, now go to the right.
Go to the right magneto. Drop about
the same.
About the same, 100. Yeah. Go back to both. Wait for the RPM increase. We'll
carb heat.
1750. Apply carb heat. Engine drops.
Yep,
about 40, 50. Good. Apply carb heat.
That's good.
Engine RPM bends back up.
And the one thing we didn't do, we didn't taxi with the mixture.
On full ridge?
A little bit, but that's okay.
Idles at 600. Stays running.
What's the next thing on there? Carb heat, you did that. Magnetos, you did that. Throttle, idle. Flight instruments now. Look at your flight instruments.
Sorry, throttle RPM, do you want me to be at 1,000?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Make sure that this guy is right where your horizon line is. Is it right? Is that where it is?
Yep, that's where it is. Okay.
Now, let's do this, just to see. We'll see where the altimeter setting is with Reading.
Okay.
6,500 broken, 8,000 broken, 9,000 overcast. Temperature 5, dew point 3, altimeter 3032.
3032.
Does that look like 3032?
Pretty darn close, yep.
Okay, well then, let's see, where's 300? Is that it right there?
Yeah, right there, that's it there.
720.
Okay.
That's where we ought to be.
Okay.
Okay, next thing on the checklist. Flight controls, we did you, here, I'm sorry, we need to do one other thing, a couple other things. We want to check the vertical speed indicator to make sure it's on 0.
Yep.
And then we need to set this, which is our heading indicator with this. Now, you've got 122.8.
Yep.
And 119.8, that is the tower frequency over at Reading.
Right.
We're not going to be going to Reading. We're going to be just using 122.8.
Right.
So we'll just stay on 122.8, and we're transmitting on, let's see what it says here. So what's the next thing?
It's flight instruments, avionics, trim controls set.
Okay, set your trim for takeoff.
So we're going to trim set for takeoff. And I think it was right.
That's about right.
Neutral.
That's about right.
Yeah. Flaps set. Are we going to use flaps today?
No, we're gonna take off without flaps.
Okay. Doors and windows are latched, secure.
Is this guy latched and secure?
Yep. Don't want my instructor getting lost.
Yeah, I don't want to fall out.
Seat belts fastened. We checked that.
I'm good.
Fuel pump back on.
Yep.
Carb heat set to cold.
Yep, it is.
And trim set for takeoff, which
we just did. Okay, so we're ready to go.
Bin traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform. Departing runway 15 with departure to the southwest, Benton.
That's the way, yeah.
Now everybody's on the radio saying, rookie, get out of the way, get out of the way.
That's all right. Okay, so now I'll just taxi on out and line up with the runway. And we'll take a look down there. I don't hear anybody.
We've got a plane in there.
Yeah, coming back of us there. So here we go. We're going to now get up. Like I say, don't worry about him. Worry about yourself.
Okay.
And taxi on out and line up with the runway. And then it's heels on the floor and full power. And you're going to need right rudder because you got that left turning tendency. There we go. All lined up. Okay. There you go. Go ahead. Full power. Heels on the floor. Full power. Full power. There you go. And we're going. 40. Okay. We're alive. When you get to 60, start pulling back a little bit. 60. Okay. Now, there we go. And that's pitch attitude good right there. Not too much more. Hold it down. There you go. Well, right about right there. How's that?
Okay.
And now you're going, what, 80?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Got to get that little bit of right rudder in there. See, the ball needs to be centered. Yeah, there you go. Then when you get out here a little ways away from the airport, then you can turn to the southwest.
So right now we're heading
15.
15.
Yeah, see, 150. Approximately 160. Off a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. Now, if we were to use 10 degrees of flaps, we would have gotten off the ground a little sooner.
Okay.
But the problem with that is if you do that, you can get off the ground a little sooner, but you have to be careful that you don't get out of ground effect because you may be too slow and you'll slam back down again. Oh, beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Okay, now you can start turning over toward the southwest. Now let's climb up to 3,000 feet.
3,000. At about 90, so we're climbing to 3,000, currently at 2.
Yep.
2,100, 2,200.
Good. Let's make a right turn, a climbing turn. Keep climbing to 3,000. Let's make a right turn to 270.
Right turn, 270.
Yep. And clear right.
Clear right. What's the nav? Is that the VOR?
There you go. That's good.
Why is that nav? I mean,
Oh, that's probably the VOR.
it is. Oh, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, it's
Okay.
1084. That's Reading.
All right.
There's
So
the 3,000. Now get about 50 feet, like I said, right there, and then pitch, power, trim. Pitch first. Get to the pitch you want right there. That's good. Now power back to about 2450. See your nose going up? See, now you want to keep that nose right there, because you'll be chasing it if you don't.
Oh, I know.
And then trim it. There you go.
Once again, I'm 100 feet over my goal.
That's all right. That's pretty close. And when you're making turns, generally speaking, you don't go over 20 to 30. 30 degrees is almost too much. 20 degrees is a lot easier because it's easier on your passengers.
Okay.
They don't look out the window and it looks like they're on a roller coaster.
Yes. Gotcha. So 20 degrees banks max. We're looking right at the L and R, no more, on the turn coordinator. Okay.
There you go.
So we're a little above 3,000, heading 150.
Good.
Vertical speed's at 0, so we're good there. I got a little bit of push, so I'm going to come down just from here. And that should maintain free flight.
Let's see. Yeah, just take your hands off, see what happens. Today, there's no wind to bump you around, so you should be in pretty good shape.
You can't blame it on the wind.
Yeah, that's right. You can't.
There it is.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's you're flying with a little bit of wing low. There you go. Now you've got it. Pretty nice. Oh, just nice up here right now. Beautiful.
Beautiful day.
Maintaining.
31. I'm 100. Should I drop down to get in the habit of being where you tell me to?
Yeah, you should.
All right.
Yeah, you should.
Whoa.
Excuse me. Okay, let's do this now. Let's do some slow flight.
And we're clearing the sky here because we're going to be doing some
A maneuver.
maneuvering.
Yeah, we're going to be doing slow flight. Notice your nose is a little high. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. And when you get to 180, then, or thereabout, and 180 is good. It's good to practice getting on a heading and staying on a heading.
Yeah.
Rolling out on a heading.
You got that.
And then when we get to 090, then what I'd like you to do is to maintain your 3,000 feet and slow this thing down in the clean configuration. Slow it down to 75. That's our clean slow flight speed, 75.
And maintain altitude.
And maintain altitude.
So we want to drop it to 1850?
Well, what you want to do is you're going to have, in order to get it to slow down, you're going to have to pull back, right?
Right.
Well, if you pull back at the power level you are now, you're going to climb.
Right.
So you're going to have to pull back and pull the power at the same time. Yeah, if it gets too much that you don't want to have so much pressure on you, you can trim it. So now bring it back. Got to bring it back because we got to get there. And you can't take that long to get there. You got to get to 75 pretty quick.
Okay. And I'm losing my altitude too. So.
And now you're going up a little bit, which is good because you're supposed to be at 3,000 feet.
Okay, so now we're almost at 80.
Yep, so come back more, because you got to get to 75. And it's a matter of power and pitch.
Yes, they're 70.
75, okay,
right,
now.
They're 75, almost 3,000 altitude.
Now hold it there at 75. Don't let it drop. Notice where your pitch attitude is. That's good. Now it looks like you need to put maybe a little bit of power on to get, not much, to maintain altitude. There you go. See, now you're at 2,000.
Right.
And you're off your 090 by quite a bit. So get back over to 090. Holding 75. It looks like we got a loose screw up there.
Oh, perfect.
It's just holding the plane together. That's all. Okay. So let's do this now. Let's stay at 180. Let's drop the flaps now
Okay.
to full flaps.
To full flap?
Full flaps, and maintain 65 miles an hour. So do it at a notch at a time. Take your flaps, bring them up a notch at a time.
2 Delta Charlie inbound on the 45, left traffic, 33,
Yeah, pull your power back so you'll descend.
Yeah, bend traffic, Yelka Fox about 6.5 to the south, inbound for landing.
6.5 to the south, he's about here somewhere.
Did we announce that we're...
No, we're okay, we're fine. Just keep on the lookout for him.
Yeah. Okay, so we're maintaining 65.
Yeah, maintaining 65, and you're coming down, and you're gonna level off at 3,000. I mean, you're gonna roll out at 330 and level off at 2,500 feet.
Which we're gonna hit 330 first.
Yeah, probably. That's okay.
Bend traffic, RB 2 Delta Charlie, left downwind, 33, bend.
So you may have to pull a little bit more power to get down, see? No, pull a little bit of power.
Pull power. That's why I was like,
sorry.
I thought you said put power.
Take power off.
Yeah, because we're dropping, but not like...
No, not like we're supposed to. All right, now let me have the aircraft. I've got the aircraft.
You have the aircraft.
Okay, I've got the aircraft. Now I'm going to demonstrate the power off stall straight ahead, okay?
Okay.
And this is what it looks like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the power back because I want to set up for what I would be considered an approach to landing stall. So here I am. I'm an approach to landing right now. See, this is what I look like. My airspeed is about 100, something like that, and I'm starting to come down. Now I'll start pulling back. I'll pull back, I'll pull back, pull back. It's going to slow down, it's going to slow down, it's going to slow down. Stall horn came on, and now we're stalled, right? Then I drop it, full power, and when I get my nose up, I put it back to 2450 again, and now I'm right where I was before.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Sure.
Okay.
I got the aircraft.
All right, so it's your aircraft.
My aircraft.
Okay.
Left downwind, last call.
All right, so we're heading 150.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to do it right here?
Yep, right here. We just pull the power back all the way off. All the way off. Keep your pitch attitude exactly the same. All right. As if you're in an approach to landing.
Yep.
And now start pulling it back until it stalls. And then once it stalls, it's drop the nose a little bit and then full power. So bring it back, keep coming, it's got to stall fully. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, bring it 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 back. There it is. Now, drop the nose a little, full power. There you go. Now, you'll bring it up just a little bit. Okay. How's that feel? Want to do it again?
Besides, my glass is fogging up.
Oh, well. Now bring your power back to 2450.
Whatever you want me to do, boss.
There you go. Oh, well, that's what you have to do.
Okay.
Now you're back to normal flight again, right?
Yes.
So you want to try that again?
Sure.
All right, you're straight ahead. Should be 150. You want to take your glasses off? Or?
No, I got it. They're good. Okay. Straight ahead, 150.
Okay. And then you pull the power back.
Get on my heading. So this is a landing simulation.
Yeah, it's a landing simulation, and you're going to stall it before you land, and then recover. That's the idea. So, all the way back. Way back. Your rudders will keep you right on the heading, and bring it back. Get aggressive with it. Let's get back and let it stall. Let it stall. There it is. Now drop it. You don't have to drop it so much, and then full power. And then once you get your airspeed up, then pull back to 2450.
Airspeed's up, 2450.
2450.
And heading 150.
Yeah.
We definitely need to practice those.
So why don't you practice one of those again, straight ahead?
Another
330
stall?
Another stall, yeah. Another.
All right.
And then it's power off, because you want to set up for a landing, so to speak. Power off. And hold your heading of 330. And then start pulling it back. So you stall it. Put back. More. Keep going. Keep going. Pull it back. Come on, get aggressive. There's your stall. Okay, drop the nose a little bit, full power, and get your rudder in, because you want to be on 330. And there you go. That's pretty good.
I think with a few practices,
you're going to have to practice it. There's no question.
Was like, whoa.
Yeah, no question about it. You have to practice.
Okay.
All right, so Benton's over there a little bit.
So we want to take a turn left.
Yeah, you see the smoke? Yep, coming up. Head for that.
Okay.
Or the steam, I should say. Head for the steam. And we're now at 2,000 feet. Our traffic pattern altitude for Benton is 1,700. So let's take a listen to 124.1 and see what the wind is over there.
Ready, tower information, X-ray 1853 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10.
It's still calm.
Field 7,500 broken.
Okay, so we can get off of that now. Good. And we'll head back. You're at 2,000 feet. You're about 7 miles from the field.
Okay.
If you where the plume is there, that's about 5 miles.
Okay.
So you can make a radio call saying that you're 7 miles to the south, inbound for 15.
Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform, inbound from the south, 7 miles to runway 15 Benton.
There you go.
Got a little.
That's it. But you,
altitude, Cherokee.
and,
He asked how.
yeah, 1,800.
Currently 1,800.
He's in back of us. He's faster than we are.
Keep an eye out for you. I'm 10 miles out, so I'll let you go in front of me.
Should I just let him know we're above the smokestacks, or?
No, we already told him we were 7 miles out.
Okay.
And he knows we're getting closer. He's 10 miles. Now when we get here, we need to make a left turn for a right downwind.
Okay.
This is good, so let's make a turn. If you turn over, you see where Mary Lake is over there? See the lake?
Yeah, yes.
If you're right over the lake is right over your left wing, that's usually pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, now you're on a right downwind, so now you can make a call that you're on right downwind for 15.
Benton traffic, Cherokee 565 uniform on a right downwind for runway 15 Benton.
There you go. Good. Now, as we get close, when you get to the point, to the end of the runway there, now you're going to want to pull back on the power to about 1,700 RPM. Don't creep in. Stay out. Stay out this way. Stay out this way. Okay, now pull your power back to about 1,700.
Go ahead. Delta Charlie is 8 miles southwest, setting up 45 right in.
Don't let it drop. Keep the nose up. And then we can make our right base turn and make the call. So, go ahead.
Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on right base for runway 15 Benton.
There you go. And then, now what you're doing now is you're keeping 80. Now, keep your nose up here to keep 80 or 85. All right, come on, you got to turn.
Oh, yes, on base.
You got to be on a base. And now you're going to have to adjust your power. So adjust your power to
drop the power down, right?
Well, we're not in too bad a shape right now. So let's put another notch of flaps on. There you go. Okay.
Keep our power at 80.
All right, and then turn. You overshot the mark. You see that?
Yes.
So be careful when you're turning over here. You don't want to use the rudder. You want to use the rudder and aileron.
Bend traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on final, runway 15, Benton.
Come around and line up with the runway.
My RPMs is good, my airspeed's good.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we're not doing too badly. You see you're a little bit low, so put a little bit of power on. Well, you want to keep that 80. Yeah, you're a little bit low, so let's put a little power on. Now let me take it here.
You got the aircraft.
Yeah, I've got the aircraft. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in, and I think what I'll do here is I'm going to put one more notch of flaps on.
Okay.
There you go. And slow it down even more.
I can assure you I'll watch this video 100 times and get it right next time.
All I'm doing is I'm just adjusting the power a little bit. I'm trying to stay on the glide slope. I got 75, somewhere in that neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Got 70.
Okay. Coming in, I'm going to pull the power all the way off. Start pulling back on it, on the ground. Now, I'm going to give it to you. You're going to have to get up on the brakes. Start putting the brakes on. That's it. There you go.
Yeah,
good.
Okay, I'm much more comfortable with the brakes now.
Yeah, okay, and then we'll pull off. Now, you have the airplane.
I have the airplane.
Let's pull off over here. We got time for another one, unless you want to quit.
No, whatever you want to do.
We can go around one more time.
Okay.
Like,
sure. So let's
okay,
get
pull off here. Yeah.
We need to call off.
Yeah, you have to call when you get off the runway.
Cherokee 5685 uniform, clear runway 15, Benton.
Okay.
I didn't say Benton traffic.
That's all right. And then we'll go back and take off again. Don't see anybody?
No.
Either way,
No.
so it looks good to me. All right, here we go. Get lined up. Use the brakes at this point, but then when you get lined up with the runway, then drop the heels to the floor, no more brakes, and then it's full power. Don't forget your right rudder. Go ahead. All the way, quickly, yeah, get it in there. Right rudder, there you go.
Watch your airspeed for 60.
Watch your airspeed to about 60. And then start pulling back. Pull back, pull back. Pull back, okay. There you go. Now not too high. Get off maybe a little quicker.
We want to get up to 1,500 feet.
1,700.
1,700 feet.
Yeah.
I don't.
And when you get out here somewhere, you can make your turn to crosswind and make the call for crosswind. I would say this is good. You don't want to go out too far.
So on a right crosswind?
Yep.
Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a right crosswind for runway 15, Benton.
There you go, perfect. Now resist the urge to creep in which you're doing right now.
Yes,
You're
I am.
creeping in. And when you get opposite your touchdown point, which is the end of the runway, immediately power back 1700.
Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on right base, runway 15, Benton.
Perfect. And then you can put another notch of flaps on. There you go. It looks pretty good right here. Like we're doing okay. Just keep that nose. You got to keep that nose right there. That's it.
Correction, Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on right final, runway 15, Benton.
Okay, now line up with the runway and start slowing it down a little bit. You notice you're right on the glide slope.
Yep.
So now from here on forward, it's
all power.
All power, pulling back on the power a little bit. Don't let the nose drop. Keep that nose right there. Right there, right there. Now go to the right a little bit because you're off a little bit to the left. Doing good. Keep on coming. Bring that power back a little bit. Bring the power back. Power back. See, you're starting to get a little high.
Yep.
So now bring it all the way. Let's see what happens. Don't get too slow. All right, now a little bit of power. And put the rudder in there. Get the rudder in. Rudder in. Now get back over to the center line. Over to the center line. Over to the center line. Get over to the center line. Okay, now pull the power. Pull the power. Pull the power. We don't need any more power. But now we need to get down and then start working it.
I'm kind of letting
on
you
the ground. Okay, there we are. We're on the ground. Now you can get on the brakes.
Oh man, what a rush.
That was good. That was much better. You did pretty darn good until you got right close to the runway. Here, we can pull off here. Perfect. Now put your flaps down. That's the other thing you need to do.